There are countless ways to make money and escape from Tarkov. I mean, you can rat on reserve, shoot things on shoreline, and even fight homies in a factory. Okay, that last one was kind of a stretch, but you get what I'm saying. But one method of making money has always stood out to me as the king honcho of making money. Not because you make the most money doing it, that's irrelevant. Who cares about making money? It's because of how fun it is, and because you can do it alone. for no reason that you could. And that is Farming Killa. I mean, Farming Killa is so fun. Who wouldn't want to farm this guy? Look how cool he is. He's got a cool helmet, a cool body armor, a cool hand, a cool tracksuit. Yeah, everybody wants to farm him. And I'm going to show you guys how to and if it's effective or not, because that's the big problem. So I did 20 raids in a row on Interchange, Farming Killa, and brought you all the numbers and data and statistics and cool things to figure out whether or not it is worth it to farm Killa. By the end of this video, you will know, is farming Killa worth it? And I'm not even talking for the stylish one quest where you kill him 100 times, because yeah, this is cool for that. I'm talking just straight up money. You trying to get some bread, some cash, you know what I'm saying? Now, the first most important part about farming Killa is the weapons and ammo you use. And there's 3 bullets in this game that one-shot Killa through his helmet in his head. You have SMB at about like 800 rubles a shot, M61 at like 2,000, and AP at 600 rubles per shot. Now, SMB is shot out of the SV98 in the Mosin that both cost like 35,000 and 41,000. M61 gets fired out of the Hunter at like 25,000 on the Flea, and AP gets shot out of the VPO whatever 181 or whatever it's called, or the AKs that you get off scavs for about 18,000 rubles. Now for this challenge I used SNB with the SV98 for almost all of my raids. That's because I didn't know AP actually one-shot Killa through his helmet, but I would actually recommend using AP with the VPO because it's both the cheapest and it one-shots PMCs in the chest if they don't have any armor because it does 90 damage each. So I would actually suggest that. It's only 20,000 rubles per loadout in 4 bullets. That's crazy. That's like finding something in a toolbox. Now the next most important part about farming Killa are the spawns, and I got each spawn on Interchange and ranked them for you to show you the best spawns for you to go get Killa fast. Now green means it's a good spawn, that means you'll probably get there first and you'll kill them. Yellow means you can still go, you'll probably be like second if other people are going, and red means, you know what, just go and hope for the best. Maybe you'll get it, I don't know. And here are all the routes for all those spawns. That little orange color means you're running underground. If you guys didn't want to use this, it's pretty helpful, you know. It just shows you the fastest way to get to Killa, right in the middle there. Right to his little sweet spot, his hidey hole. You gotta get him. Pew pew. Now once you kill Killa in this center area, you're gonna want to use the backpack extract over here. For this strategy, you don't even need to bring anything except your gun, so the backpack won't be an issue, and Killa's not carrying a backpack because, you know, he doesn't need to. He's too boss for that. So you just run out there, jump down the little fence hole, and then get in there, and then you're gone. And if you do it right, you can get in and out every raid in about 3 to 4 minutes. It's pretty nice. It's real fast. So without further ado, let's crack straight into the raids. Raid 1 was actually a really good raid, so I spawned in the bottom left. It was an alright spawn. I wouldn't call it the best spawn. It's not terrible. And I ran straight to Killa. I did my first few raids at night, which actually I don't recommend doing. There's less people, but I kind of can't see anything. It's kind of boring, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I ran straight up to Killa, and there he was. He was just kind of staring at me. So I whipped a nade on Killa a couple times, and he eventually fell over dead from my epicness. But the guy in the back was trying to dab on me, so I shot at him once, and then he moved around and I hit this nasty flick on him. It was pretty cool. But then I grabbed all of his stuff. He had a cool soda and a labs card as well as his weapon. And I just ran out of there. And I jumped through this little hole here and got to the extract. That was pretty good. That was a great first raid. Great start to this Killa farming adventure here. But how much money did I exactly make from this raid? From the labs card, helmet, armor, gun, mags, and ammo combined, I made over 750,000 rubles in a 4-minute raid. That means every second I was in that raid, I made over 3,000 rubles. Now that's some pog champ money right there. But is every raid this successful? No. I'm about to show you. That was the first raid. It was pretty lucky that Killa spawned and I kill him. But I'll show you that doesn't always happen. And a good example of that is raid 2. For raid 2, I got a pretty bad spawn here, and I ran straight to the store. Got stuck on this fence. That was a little awkward. And then ran right to the front doors. When I got to where Killa spawned, I saw this dude in the distance, and I shot at him. And then, so raid 3, I had a Mosin that I decided to take because it was just chilling in my stash. I then spawned in the bottom left, pretty bad spawn, and ran straight to the hole in the ground in the middle. I then saw a dude, and I shot at him. But he said, cease fire, and I said it back, so he just ran off. And then that was that. So I ran towards the extract, stopped by these lockers, found a gold chain, so at least I made some money, and then extracted. So pretty simple raid. For raid 4, I spawned on the very left side of the map. Pretty good spawn, and I ran straight through the front doors. I checked if Killa was there. I was the first one there, but he wasn't. I guess he was just on vacation. That kind of sucks. And then I went to check the lockers again. But instead of finding a gold chain this time, I found a bullet in my head. So that was fun. Raid 5 was another boring one. I spawned at the very top. Pretty bad spawn. Ran straight to Killa. I was the only one there. He was also not there again. I think he was still on vacation. Pretty long vacation. I then checked the lockers, found nothing, and I ran to the extract. Except this time, oh no, that's not good. Oh no, Daboom, watch out. He's got a gun. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh, I died. For raid 6, I got a pretty good spawn near idea here, and I went towards Killa, but I made sure to go under this playground here. You gotta do that if you ever go this way, you know. Gives you good Killa luck. But as I approached Killa, I saw a guy in the distance, and I doinked him. He fell to the ground like a sack of taters. But as I went to go loot his body, you know, this guy started to shoot me in the side. So we exchanged a few shots real quick, and then I fell back. But he decided to push me. Not the best idea, mister. So I went to loot him, and he had a pretty nice M4, but my looting got cut short when people were running around me. So I got up and aimed towards Brutal, but I heard someone walking behind me, so we got a little fight. Yeah, a little unfortunate. Raid 7 was actually a super eventful raid. I spawned near Ollie here, and I ran towards where Killa was. But sadly, Killa did not actually spawn. I don't know why, he's kind of a loser. But luckily, this time, instead of a bullet in my head, I got a chain. Yay! I then extracted. Wow, what a great raid. Raid 8 takes us to the lovely map of Interchange this time, with the worst spawn in the game, up in the top. But that doesn't stop me. I ran straight to Killa, got to where Killa is, but he wasn't there again. How unfortunate. But as I was running to check his other spawns, I found something else. A player crouched behind a box. So who will win here? We got Daboom in one corner with the SV98, and this guy with the Taurus backpack in the other corner with the UMP45. You know, Daboom's at a little bit of a disadvantage because he's running, but hey, he's also the best player in the game, so he actually is at an advantage. So let's go slow motion here. Daboom flicks over, and he shoots way too early. What an idiot. But will he be able to recover from this mistake? The answer is no. He dies horribly. For raid 9, I got a really nice spawn here, but when I ran to Killa, he was not there again. But luckily, I checked the lockers, and I found something insane. A Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, call me Jeffrey Bezos because I am now one rich man. Obviously, the scav was jealous of me, so I shot him. And then I extracted. What a great raid, huh? For raid 10, I got a really good spawn, so I ran straight towards Killa. But I didn't find Killa this time. Instead, I found this random guy just chilling here. I don't know what he's doing here. I think he's kind of lost. So I helped him find his way home by putting a bullet in the back of his head. He actually had really good loot. No labs key card, but he had a bottle of cola. So I took that and got out because there was grenades blowing up around me. And then, I extracted. A pretty good raid. So how much money did I make from this random guy here? Well, between the armor, helmet, gun, ammo, and mags, plus the bottle of cola I got 580,000 rubles, plus a bottle of cola. Not bad for some random dude, am I right? Raid 11 was quite a good one. I got a spawn on the very left side, pretty good spawn, and I ran straight towards Killa. But yeah, he wasn't there. He was gone again. I don't know why he just doesn't show up to work sometimes. It's kind of stupid. But I went to the lockers, and I found a Bitcoin, and a gold chain, and a cool watch. I'm kind of iced out, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking kind of nice. And on the way out, this scav tried to rob me for my goods, but I flicked on him right in the face. He got wrecked. I even teabagged him because screw that guy. Yeah, but the story doesn't end there. As I was walking out, I heard a guy to the right, and I missed him. But the second shot, yeah, I hit it, and now he's dead. But while I was looting him, he had a cool M4. I got shot at, so I ran away. But as I was heading to the extract, I got jump scared, dude. Oh, it was so bad. But after peeing my pants, I dealt with him, fixed my wounds, and I extracted. Pretty good raid. I actually ended up making about 600,000 rubles from between all the loot and the guns I got. So even though I didn't kill Killa, I got some good cash, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. For raid 12, I got a pretty good spawn north of Idea. I walked in the store. I made sure to walk under the playground. That's really important. And when I got to Killa's spawn, he was there. Look at him. The first shot I missed, hit the wall behind him, went behind cover. Then I hit him right in the face mask. Dude tanked a shot right in the face. I don't know how he did that. Waited a little bit, kind of freaked out, and hit this nasty quick scope on him. I mean, look at him. Look at it. You can see the bullet hit him right in the face. Oh, what an idiot. Stupid idiot getting shot in the face. Who does that? But yeah, he didn't have a key card. He just had a key and a cola. That was pretty important. I'm glad he had a cola. Then on my way to the extract, I ran into this dude right here on the shelves. I think he was shopping for some like food or something, and I killed him. Yeah, he had a trooper, a good helmet, an AS Val, pretty good stuff. But then as I was heading to the extract again, I ran into another dude. I killed him, but I hurt his friend, so I just left. I didn't feel like it. I just wanted to get the loot and get out. But I learned the hard way that you can't actually put helmets into your secure container. So I had to leave the helmet and the trooper armor behind. But it's whatever, you know? It's like, it is what it is. So this raid I ended up making about 700,000 rubles. That's pretty good. Would have been a little more if I took the other stuff, but I don't really care. For raid 13, we're going to play the new hit map Interchange this time. I got a pretty okay spawn in the bottom left. Ran straight to Killa, but he wasn't there again. I went to the lockers, but I didn't find anything, so I just extracted. What a boring raid. Raid 14 was actually a bit of a weird raid. I spawned north of Idea again, ran under the playground. I always got to make sure to do that. And Killa didn't spawn, but I saw people near where Killa spawned, and instead of fighting them, I decided to run away. Really stupid of me. I don't know why I did this. Good strategy for this is to go and just fight whoever you can, because A, you get better at the game, and B, because you die faster and get in, because I should be using the VPO anyway. It's only a $20,000 loadout, so if you die, it really just doesn't matter. But I went to go check the tech spawns, and I ran into this guy with a pistol up at whatever that tech spawn is. I ended up killing him. He kind of got doinked. And then I got in a fight with another dude on the way out, and then I just decided to flee instead of fighting. I don't know why. I was just a wuss this raid. It was a dumb raid. I also got stuck on this fence here, and then I extracted. Number 15, Interchange Killa farming. In this raid, a player from 4chan heads towards Killa spawn, but he just does not find him because he does not spawn. But what happens next might shock you. Gets in a fight with another player. As the player pushes him and he dies. This is so sad. Can I get 20 likes for this tragedy? For raid 16, I spawned on the top right. Pretty bad spawn near power station. And then I ran to Killa. And I think Killa spawned, but it was too dark to be sure, so I don't really know if this was Killa, but I didn't really want to risk it, so I didn't loot him. I just ran out, found another guy, shot him in the face, and ran to the lockers and found a cool chainlet. That was fun. And then I extracted. Wow. For raid 17, I got another doo-doo spawn up at power station, but I just ran towards Killa anyway. But as I was approaching Killa, I remembered one thing. I put a Killa Cola in my secure container earlier that day, and I forgot to drink it. So I drank it right there so Killa would spawn, get magical powers or something, but he didn't. That random scav in the distance spawned, so I shot him a couple times, and then I went up to loot him. He actually had pretty good loot. He had a labs card and another Killa Cola to replace my other one. I don't know why Killa gave this guy a cola, but he did, and I got it. So I took that and I just extracted. It was pretty easy, pretty fast in and out. This raid actually ended up giving me about 500k worth of stuff. Thanks, random guy. Raid 18 was a pretty quick one. I got a pretty okay spawn on the bottom left. As I was approaching the hole in the ground, I saw a guy, so I shot him in the back, but then he dropped dead from someone else. And as I was approaching him, another guy came down the hole, so I ran back real quick. Shot him once, and then we started exchanging shots like homies exchange phone numbers, you dig? And then I got shot. How unfortunate. For raid 19, I spawned on the bottom left again. I don't know how many times I've spawned here, but I feel like I spawned here a lot. I headed towards Killa. Of course, he wasn't there. I don't know why this dude just isn't there all the time. And then I tried to go to the extract, but this guy was in the way. I don't know how I missed this shot. It was literally like maybe a pixel off his head. I'm so upset. And then he killed me, so I'm a little sad about that one. But who cares about that? Because we're going into the final raid. Will Killa spawn on this raid? Will I kill him? Will I kill any players? Or will I find another Killa Cola? Find out. Well, the spawn I got was really good. I would call this one the best spawn, so we're looking good from here. I went up to Killa's spawn area, and guess what? Look at him. He's staring right at me. So guess what? I shoot him right in the face. Who would have guessed? I then quickly loot him and scoot on out of there. And then I'd wander over to the extraction. But this one was a really fast raid. Guess how fast it was. Put your guesses in the comments below. OMG. I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. I killed him and extracted in 2:48. That's crazy. Most people aren't even at Killa in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm already out with his gear, with the grease, with the bag. And in those 2 minutes and 48 seconds, I made 600,000 rubles. That's kind of crazy. But enough with this. Time to get into the numbers and if it's worth it to Farm Killa for the money. So first things first, how much money did I make per raid? So I got together how much money I made and how much money I lost when I died, and added them all together and averaged them out throughout all the raids. And I got an average of 189,350 rubles per raid. That's kind of crazy. I did not think it was going to be anywhere near that. And it gets even crazier. The average time I spent in raid from when I spawned to when I either died or extracted was 3 minutes and 43 seconds. What the? That's kind of nuts. That's an average of about 850 rubles per second while you're doing this strategy in raid. But that's not all. I have some other statistics here for you. The average time I waited was about 3 minutes and 38 seconds, which means from the time you start loading in to the time you get out and get back in, you can do a raid every about 8 or 9 minutes, which is pretty fast for Escape from Tarkov, with how slow this game is. Killa spawned for me about 5 times out of the 20 raids, but I didn't actually have a chance to see if he spawned or not in 2 of them, so I would say it's about 5 out of 18, which is an only 27.8% spawn chance, which is a lot lower than his 38% normal. So I got kind of unlucky with that, but I did kill and extract with his stuff every time I did see him, so that was pretty lucky. I got a bad spawn 25% of the time, an okay spawn 45% of the time, and a good spawn 30% of the time. So 75% of the time, I was pretty competitive in getting to Killa first. And I also got an average PMC kills of 0.4, which is kind of low, but you don't run into a lot of players, so that makes sense. Also, a person who helps me edit, a Schlackcoin investor, made this picture with Fram on it that said I died 2 out of 5 times. And I actually ended up dying 8 out of 20 times, which is actually 2 out of 5. I don't know how he predicted that, but, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, time to answer the big question. Is farming Killa worth it for money? Yes, it's a big astounding yes. I might have gotten a little lucky because I got some bitcoins and I got out every time I killed Killa. But even if you take off 40,000 average per raid, I'm still at 150,000 average rubles per raid, which is actually just nuts. This strategy is just crazy. I might even argue that it's the best in the game. Who knew? It's also the most fun for me, and you can do it solo. So, you know what? If you haven't started trying to farm Killa, go out there and do it. He's not actually that scary as you see. He's kind of stupid. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch pretty soon. Make sure to comment. This is my first Escape from Tarkov video. Everybody have a good day. Peace.